All right, welcome to part two of the product structure series using E-Z-MRP. So in this video, we're going to enter the product structure of the electrical box final assembly in E-Z-MRP. So we'll head over there now, and from the main screen, we'll click Bills of Material. And then under File Maintenance, we're going to click Bills of Material. Now, again, your version might say Product Structure for this button, but it takes you to the same place. So I'll click this button now, and it brings me here. So in the previous video, we entered in the cake box. Since then, I've actually done the front cover as well. So there is actually a component set up for the front cover. So to get to the electrical box final assembly, you click Find and then click on the part number for that assembly. So again, this window pops up. This assembly has no components yet. Do you want to add components now? And you want to say yes. Okay, so this assembly has multiple parts. Not only does it have raw materials, but it has assembly parts. So we'll head over to the product structure diagram, and we'll start adding these parts in one by one. I'm going to go from left to right, but again, it doesn't really matter what order you enter these in. Okay, so we'll start with the cake box. So then the front cover, then the screws, then the hinge, and then the cam latch. So we have the cake box. Now, this is going to be item 1. So this item 1 refers, we're going to have multiple items here, and it refers to the order in which the part number shows up from top to bottom on the work order that is printed along with this. So if you wanted this to show up as the last part, you would put it as the last item number of the assembly. So how many of these cake boxes do I need per assembly? Well, I just need one. I just need one cake box per electrical box final assemblies. Okay, so now I'm done. I'm going to add another component part number to this assembly part number. So to do that, I press Add. This assembly has no components yet. Do you want to add components now? So yes. I may have had to press Save first. So we'll just redo that step. So the cake box, item 1, I need 1 per assembly. I'm going to leave these blank and I'll press Save. Okay, so now I'm going to add a component part number. So I'll try clicking Add. It worked. So the next part is going to be the front cover. So again, I just need 1 front cover for the electrical box final assembly. So notice that it's not actually, you're not putting in 576 square inches of sheet metal. That's already factored into this cake box part. So you don't have to really worry about that. What you do need to worry about is making sure that you have the right quantity of parts within the final assembly. Okay, so I'll click Save again, and then we'll add the next component, which are the screws. So how many screws did we need here? We needed, go back to the product structure diagram, needed 8 screws. 8 screws, 2 hinges, and 1 cam latch. So In this one, we'll put 8. And we'll have to put in our item numbers here. So 2 and then 3. So then we'll save. And then we'll add the next component. So we'll click add. We want the 2.5-inch hinge steel hinge that are steel, and we need 2 of those. So we'll save, and then we'll click add once more. Add, and then the cam latch. Now we just need 1 cam latch. Here, oh, and I've forgotten to put in the item number. So that'll be item 4, and this will be item 5. So you can now click save. So there is a bar on the side here that you can scroll up and down to see all of your components. So now we've actually made this. So just going to review it. We have 1 cake box. We have 1 front cover. We have 8 screws. We have 2 hinges and 1 cam latch. And we'll just make sure that that matches this. Because let's say you said you needed 2 cake boxes. Well, that is going to drive how many components are made. So let's say you have an order of 100 electrical boxes and you accidentally put in 2 here. You're going to end up with double the amount of cake boxes you need. And they will be very hard to use and track if you wanted to keep them instead of scrapping them. Often, if there's a mistake in here, all of those mistake parts are scrapped. So, because it is so hard to allocate for those parts that are already made. So you have to get everything right the first time. Similarly, let's say you only put in 1 hinge. This 2 hinges is going to drive how many hinges you order. So if you just say 1 hinge, you're going to only order half the amount of parts that you actually need, and you'll only figure that out. You won't figure it out when the order is made. You're going to figure it out when the people on the workers cannot finish their work because there's not enough hinges. So it's not a great position to be in, and that is really the power that you have as a planner, an MRP planner, when setting up the parts. Okay, so that's it for setting up the electrical box. We'll press save one more time, and that's it. So if you have any more questions, leave them in the comment section, or if you have any comments, leave them in the comments section, and I'll address them in class. All right, thank you.